Hey guys, I seen this and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. That's because I had eaten and then I fell asleep. But this is madness to me. It's just madness.
Wait, I only got two thumbs.
Well, here's another. There's too many untruths, so I'm not into the gossip and all that. And I don't see them saying you're using people because it's hard to give you anything, so you won't take anything. So
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Vanessa's Fan.
Girl, Charlene done drank the Kool-Aid. Don't do it. Don't drink no more. Why, ma'am? Why did you drink the Kool-Aid? This woman, I'll tell you what. I have never, and thank goodness I have never in my whole life met such a manipulator. And I'm not sure how she does it. I'm looking at Charlene and I'm trying to figure out, you cannot be this naive at your age. But I guess if you lived in a certain small town and grew up, I wish I knew her background. I wish I knew something about her, like how did she come to be? Because this broad here, now you're going to bring the woman to court site. We all know that she was the one that gave you the dang on money. But this is, oh girl, she's such a liar. She's such a liar. Let me see. Dang, I should have took the, let me see. Where she says it at.
you're quite creative.
Yeah.
Oh, she loved the compliments now.
So you gonna put a price on them?
I will when the time comes.
When the time is now.
You know, she is, oh my gosh. If you complimenting her,
Like that one too, but I know
she's your friend.
That your money went where?
Okay, that's what I wanted to get to, where she talks to her about giving $1,000.
Right.
And now you in it.
Right.
And you see it. So happened when I got here.
Right.
And you see me doing the work.
Okay, here a minute.
We went to the store and you see me spend the majority of it.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
That's what it was for.
and we went to the store before. And so you're pleased with what I did?
Okay.
Did I spend the money?
You got what you needed to get.
Yeah,
That's what it was for.
and we went to the store before I left your hometown. We went.
See? Now, this is what a conniving, manipulative person does. Okay? So, as usual, her ass talks so much that I'm trying to get this straight, child. Talks so damn much that she forgot that she lied to, she lied to us all the time as trolls. She lies to her subscribers so much, their asses don't listen to shit she say. Now, she's sitting here and she's talking about how Charlene gave her the $1,000. But what did she tell people during her unboxing? That a subscriber mailed her $1,000. And she held up she held up some money. I don't know if it was $1,000, right? So I said to myself, ain't no way in hell somebody mailed you $1,000 cash. People don't do that anymore. So then she even went and said later on that Charlene and Yim were the ones that gave her the money. She said it was Charlene and Pauline. But she said that she met them in Vegas and they went out to eat and gave her the money. Now her ass is sitting here saying that she went to her hometown and got the money and they went shopping together. And Charlene was there when she spent part of the money, and then she came back to courtside and spent the rest. And now Charlene is seeing where the money went. You know what? This witch is a trip. She really is. She really, really is. So your ass had been probably to Charlene's house even before you did this. I'm at an Airbnb. this is my Airbnb. You have been there before, probably has spent the night. Probably wasn't even staying in a hotel when you claim you went to Vegas. Charlene, you probably paid for a night or two. I'm trying to think how many rooms did she show. Did she show 2? And probably the whole time you was down there, you was probably hanging out with them, because you noticed she didn't show a whole lot in Vegas. I think she did a room tour. She might have did 2, child. I can't remember. This woman lies so damn much. But, yeah, but she said she went to these shows and stuff, and I was trying to figure out, these shows ain't cheap. So she went to I think it was Michael Jackson, I don't know. Some dang on show. Did you notice, though, she only showed her eating at a couple of places and being on the strip, but she really didn't videotape like she normally does. You know, she'll videotape all day. Probably because she was there with Charlene and Pauline. This woman is such a lying witch. Such a lying witch, I swear. Let's just skip to the end where she got Charlene saying everything that she ever wanted somebody to say to her.
Because so many people just make up stuff. It's
Mm-hmm.
so unreal to me how
Charlene.
they be lying a lot.
Nobody's lying. You need to look at her past history.
I'm not into that gossip and all that.
It ain't gossip.
You know, can't nobody convince me on how you are. I mean,
Ma'am.
I have to be around you.
Ma'am. We're not even going to have to convince you, because you know what's going to happen? Is you're going to get fleeced, and you're going to find out that she's a user, and I'm going to feel sort of bad. Not real bad, because you're old enough to know better. And you're sitting here saying that everything people are saying about her is a lie. And my thing is this. You're sitting here talking about she's your friend. Even with her giving you the money, let's say that was beginning of the summer. You don't know this person. Hell, you can live with somebody that you can be married to somebody and not know who they are. So how can you say that you all are such good friends and you know her and everything everybody else is saying is a lie? You have half a damn YouTube saying that this woman is a con artist and a thief and a manipulator and a liar. Look at that face. Oh, she's sucking up. Look at her. She is just sucking up everything Miss Charlene says. But you believe that bullshit. I just hate to see when the hammer drop.
Myself, I can't go by all the stuff everybody's saying, or whoever's saying, but then I don't see what they're talking about.
She ain't gonna show you.
So they must be lying.
Obviously.
Okay, so can I ask you some questions?
Right.
Girl, this interview.
So now she gonna do another part of this interview so that she can ask Miss Charlene 101 questions about her. That's what it's going to be about. Instead of, if you're going to do an interview with Miss Charlene, why not ask Miss Charlene about her? What her life was like? How did she end up being on the homestead? Was it, set down by the family, like, heir property or something like that? Or is it something that her and her sister just decided to do, buy some land together and cultivate it? What made them as a family decide to, buy land together? Or was it, something their dad or their mom left them or their grandparents left them or something like that? What got her into gardening and, her and her sister building chicken coops? She actually has an interesting life. But of course, this one here is going to sit there and ask Miss Charlene for 15 minutes or so about herself, which we all know ain't shit. What the hell you doing? You don't do a damn thing. She did a whole thing on her community wall about being a nomad and having freedom. Having freedom is being able to take care of oneself. Now, we all have restraints. We all have what's the word I want to use? Child, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. We all have some type of authority that's over us. And if she was honest, if she lived by the lies she tell, then her authority would be God. So even within that, there are things that there's a way you're supposed to live. Am I correct? God has precepts guidelines. So we all have someone that we have to, or some authority we have to sit up under. That's what I'm trying to say. So freedom to me, and this is just me, maybe I'm crazy, is being able to take care of myself without being a burden to someone else. Allowing God to give me the ability and the gifts to be able to continue to do what I need to do to be able to put electricity coming through here so I can watch TV. Oh, that's so pretty. Being able to have, my electric fireplace that I purchased. Being able to put up Christmas trees if I want to, even though somebody in the chat said something about the Christmas decorations. If you watched my videos, I said in the very beginning, first of all, I ain't seen no scripture that God said that we can't put up a Christmas tree, okay? But I went through the whole thing about we don't know when Jesus was born and we just used the 25th as a day to celebrate. Get down, Parker. I like the tree because to me, it's a celebration. I'm celebrating the birth of Christ, just like we celebrate our birthdays and we have gifts and we wrap them up all nice and pretty. To me, decorating the trees and all that is my way of celebrating, letting God know that I don't know when his son Jesus was born, but I am thankful that he was born. Okay, people? So let's just get a grip on that. And like I said, freedom is not being a burden to someone else. And then freedom should be being able to freely give. I work not just for the things that I like. I'm very much a giver. I could tell you guys stories upon stories, the ones I do remember, about being a blessing to someone else, because I believe the resources that I get is not just for me, it's for me to be a blessing to someone else. I guarantee that's why she does what she does, because she's trying to be a blessing to this one. But my goodness, how much are you going to take from this lady, really? I couldn't even envision myself staying with someone and not doing anything. Now, she said that she won't take nothing from her. But why should she? She's paying their rent free, paying no electric, paying for no food, no water. The only thing she pays for is gas in her truck, and then she tried to let everybody know how much that is so her subscribers will send her in some money for that. And then she just buys stuff. I guarantee you're paying for it. Both of y'all are shopaholics, though. But I think you shop because you're bored, and this one shop because she's greedy. Because my thing is, this woman has bought more clothes than I have bought since June to now. How many Temu hauls have she had? And where are the clothes? We don't even see her. We don't see her wearing the clothes, do we? Where are they? I don't understand that. I mean, what? You buy clothes and you don't wear them. Then she'll buy more clothes, and oh my goodness. Okay, and this is how she could really be a blessing. Okay, so, and I don't even know why Velvor, or whoever it was, would give her a freaking basketball goal. But my thing is, at least she passed it on to the children so they could have something to play with. But you have how many pair of tennis shoes? You said they gave you 10 pair last year, 7 pair earlier this year, right before Christmas, and then they sent her another pair. So you got like 18 pairs of tennis shoes, and we don't even see you wearing them. You wear the same dusty piece of pair of shoes that you got, and my thing is, you're just a hoarder. How many people, just like when she seen the homeless woman out there, oh, she did such a big deal by giving her $100. But how many young kids, how many young girls that are a size 10, I think it is, could have worn those tennis shoes? You have so much shit that you just buy and buy, like all the dang on bathing suits that you ain't taking to nobody. All the candles you bought that you ain't giving to nobody because it was supposed to be for her subscriber meetup, which you have yet to meet one subscriber since you've been on this little vacation thing. I mean, I don't get it. And this
Hi everybody,
child.
welcome to my channel. Check out my outfit of the day, girl.
Who told
I
her
got
she was
on my
fine?
DKNY sweater that I got last
Yes,
year
you showed us.
from
You
the
got it for
store. I probably
25
paid
cents.
50 cents or
Mm-hmm.
25 cents for it. I don't
Mm-hmm.
remember,
Should
but
have left
anyway,
it in
y'all,
the
I remember
store.
it was cheap. And I got these little leather-like pins that keep
That
sky
look a hot
blue,
mess on
y'all,
you because you keep
from
pulling them up.
Timu, and I have on my Crocs that a
But she seems to think she is so fine. And actually, she had another pair of black pleather pants that were wide legged that actually would have looked better with that and the sweater. But seeing that she doesn't really know how to dress herself. Is this crook? How can I get this straight? Yeah. Um, yeah. And you know what? I've heard other people say that, she's not ugly. No, she's not ugly when she fixes herself up. But you know what makes her ugly? It's all that foolishness inside her. When I see her, I don't see any beauty. I don't care if she Parker, can you move out from in front of my fireplace? I don't care how much beauty she could bestow, or even if she went, somebody fixed her up and she looked really, really great, did something to that head, and put her on some clothes that was becoming to her body. Um, she would still be ugly to me because anytime that you can manipulate people the way you do, and I tried to give her the benefit of the doubt, and y'all ate my ass up. I was like, she's acting better, but she still wasn't begging in this one. It's like she don't even have subscribers no more. She has kicked them to the curb. And then my thing is, what's gonna happen when all this shit goes to an end? Hmm? What's gonna happen? You gonna be back out here trying to beg for subscribers? Because I'm like, she barely talks to them. They didn't send her no birthday gifts. One person sent her an induction oven. That was the only subscriber gift she got other than a birthday card. And she tried to say somebody sent her money. But she's not telling us anymore how much money she had. Anybody sent you no money. Miss Charlene probably gave you some money. And that's the reason why you stay. You gonna stay till you suck this woman just freaking dry. Good thing Pauline got a husband, or she'd be losing more money too. You know, it's 2 o'clock. I don't know why I'm ranting this early in the morning or this late. But I'm gonna say this: it was bad enough when I saw her fleecing her subscribers, but they're at home, they're watching this crap, and then they decide to send some money to help her. But to do it in person to an older woman that you have no idea when she might need her resources, that anything can happen, and all that bullshit that she done bought you that you don't even need, that she may need the money for, to sit up in somebody's house and eat their food and see them every day, knowing deep down inside you're still trying to manipulate her to get what you want, which everybody says is a van, and I'm inclined to lean that way with them. I don't know how you live with yourself. I don't. You are a horrible, horrible person.